and they have confidence that things will get better. And I say, bullshit to that. Are we headed toward a recession? Is the economy slowing down? So every day we talk to hundreds of business owners. Some are extraordinarily optimistic. Some are sort of that middle of the road. Some are just extraordinarily pessimistic. I don't know if that's any different than it's ever been in the last 1,000 years. But recently, JPMorgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon said that he felt that the U.S. economy is slowing down.
I didn't know about the number. I think the economy's weakening. Whether that is on the way to recession or just weakening, I don't know, and that just confirms what we already thought, kind of. We get data like you wouldn't believe. The government data is important, our own data is important. We get data from non-government sources, and hopefully things will be okay. But you do see that kind of weakening, unfortunately.
These big banks have these measurements where they can sort of feel what's going on based on borrowing activity, the cost of money, people's investments, what kind of M&A activity is going on. They have their pulse on potentially what the issues are in the economy. Couple that with the jobs reports over the last several months, and you got to start to wonder where we're at. But here's what I do think. Here's what I know. If you're an independent business and you're focused on whether the economy is slowing down, softening, weakening, labor is good, bad, or indifferent, the cost of doing business is going up because it never goes down, then you're missing the boat. And the boat is really simple. You control what goes on in your world. You control how aggressive you should be, how dynamic you should be, what your pricing should look like, what your margins need to be, how you deal with competition, how you deal with customers. You control that. And do you have a disciplined plan to execute, regardless of what's going on in the economy, softening or not? So my belief all the time is owners are hopeful and they have confidence that things will get better. And I say, bullshit to that. You have to create your own hopeful. You have to create your own result. You got to have a real fundamental strategy or plan to get you to where you need to be. That's what I believe, okay? So, all due respect to the Jamie Dimons of the world, I don't think he has a clue what goes on with a $5 million machine shop, okay? So, anybody wants to chat, you know where I'm at. You know how to connect with me on LinkedIn. You know how to call me in the office. And I look forward to talking with you and working with you, okay? Nothing but love to the small business community. Be well, folks.